After a lot of debate, tonight we now know what math books elementary schools in Collier County will be using when school starts on August 10th.
This follows the back and forth over state standards, critical race theory, LGBTQ plus issues, and what our Colton Chavez tells us today was social emotional learning for a debate which Colton, the school board, rejected.
That's right, Chris, and I want to take a deeper look because new since 5 o'clock, there were 3 people who here today showed up to object to these math textbooks, and all 3 of them citing a method called social emotional learning, something they say shouldn't be involved in any textbooks at all, but specifically in the math textbooks that we were looking at today. Now, speakers today mentioned what they felt were certain prompts that were asked inside these math textbooks, such as, what are some ways you can connect with your classmates, and asking students what behaviors show that you respect your classmates. Now, one speaker who says that this is an idea of social emotional learning, saying these questions do not hold any value, and when it comes to teaching children mathematics, they say that it shouldn't be present. And another saying these are valuable questions to be asking our children separately and not during a math lesson. But Collier County Schools representative kept repeating today how Florida statute requires students to self-monitor, which allows them to answer questions separately and creates relevant conversation, saying those 2 questions that I just gave you all sort of fall into that category, while saying social emotional learning is not the same thing and that it does not ask students to discuss their own personal problems. Now, board member Eric Carter today added some perspective for us, talking specifically about school shootings, saying that whenever we see a school shooting, it seems like the public asks the question, how did we overlook a student for so long before they pulled the trigger? He's saying questions like these could lead to those answers and possibly help educators identify students that may be going through a little tougher of a time and could end up putting an end to these problems that we are seeing across our nation. Live in Naples tonight, Colton Chavez, Fox 4.